This week, Roblox made the news. Keep kids off Roblox if you're worried, its CEO tells the parents. So yes, as you can see from this very tiny image right here, this was an interview of David Baszucki with BBC News in England. And what we're going to be doing shortly is we're going to be listening to this little section here of what they have to say. And also we're going to be going through all of this because there's actually quite a lot to be going through. I mean, it is huge. But before we do get onto that, I just want to bring your guys' attention to this video right here. Announcements, a Roblox game trailer. Yes, I am in the middle of making a brand new Roblox game, and it's coming along pretty nicely. So make sure to go ahead and check out that video before checking this video out, or after, whatever you prefer. Okay, so back to this whole thing. Keep kids off Roblox if you're worried, its CEO tells parents. So this is the interview right here, so let's go ahead and play that.
Roblox gaming empire, Dave Baszucki.
Yes. David
The platform's
Baszucki.
stratospheric growth hasn't come without controversy. Around 40% of its users are under the age of 13, some as young as 8. From concerns about harmful content in the game's users' design to accusations the platform enables grooming, Roblox has sometimes made headlines for the wrong reasons.
The one thing I will say is, doesn't every game have this issue though? Like, it's nothing to do with Roblox, it's to do with the individuals, let's be honest. It's just a bad person from the bunch. Anyway, let's carry on.
This is a huge responsibility, and we're optimistic that we're just getting better and better and better with our AI systems. We do, in the company, take the attitude that any bad, even one bad incident is one too many. But at the same time, there are so many benefits on our platform. There's tens and tens of millions of people on our platform every day, and they're connecting, they're learning civility. So it's really an amazing responsibility. It's hard to imagine what 80 or 90 million people looks like and the size of that responsibility.
So that is one thing that I will say in response to that about Roblox is that yes, it is very intellectual. Like, if you wanted to go down the route of becoming a game creator in life, like, it is very intellectual.
I want to talk to you a bit about private messaging, because there's a lot of concern about what goes on in private chats between younger people and other people. We set up 2 accounts, one in the name of a 15-year-old and one in the name of a 27-year-old. And they were able to message each other directly. Is that a good idea?
I think, well, I'll highlight a couple things. Some really, I think, things that hopefully parents can take away from this. Because Roblox is primarily, you know, we use it for 3D communication. There's some very big differences between what we think of as social networking or social media. Unique thing about Roblox is it's not about sharing images, which is really cool. And sharing images is one area on other platforms where a lot of things we hear about that aren't too good start to happen.
Exactly. This is another one thing that I want to get into, is that this is just simply messaging on Roblox. However, you can be whatever age on Facebook, on Twitter, it doesn't matter exactly, but they're still able to contact each other and share messages with each other. Not only are they able to share messages, but yes, David Baszucki is right, they're actually also able to share images of each other as well, which is where majority of these instances go down, and it's not great. But to kind of bash Roblox in a way like that, I think, you know, there's a lot more things out there that is doing a lot worse than Roblox. But anyway, let's move on.
So that's really cool. Another thing Roblox isn't is a platform where people just watch a lot of videos and, you know, by themselves watch it. So think of Roblox as a communication platform. On, I would say, almost every platform in the world right now, there's the belief that if you're 13 and up, you can just do whatever you want. And you can connect with people, you can chat with them, you can text with them freely. We're a bit different in that every piece of text on our platform goes through a filter. We analyze all of that communication. We watch for bullying, we watch for harassment, We filtered PII, all of those kind of things. So it's not quite the same communication. And I would say behind the scenes, the analysis of what's going on goes all the way to, if necessary, reaching out to law enforcement.
Yeah, and that is fair. That is so fair. But it does sound like Roblox is kind of taking a beating here when there is, again, so many other platforms out there that is doing way worse than what Roblox is doing. So let's move ahead into this. Parents who are worried about their children being on Roblox should not let them use it. The chief executive of the gigantic gaming platform has said, and you know what? 100% spot on. If you don't want your kid playing Roblox, don't let your kid play Roblox. It's that simple. I mean, we live in a day and age now where like 11, 12, 13-year-olds have phones. Like at that age, for me, I had an iPod. I literally had an iPod. All I could do was listen to music. I didn't do anything else. But I get it. That's the way that the future is going. That's the way that all the technology is going. So of course, like, kids are gonna have phones now and they're going to download whatever they want if they're not being monitored. So do you know where that issue lays with? The parents. The parents indeed. I tell you what, if I wanted my daughter to go on something, then sure, they can go on something. But if she wanted to go on something that I didn't want her to go on, I'd know about it for sure. I would 100% know about it. And I think that I think I mentioned this in a video recently, is that a parent's way with dealing with children at the moment is just shoving an iPad or an iPhone in front of their face and just letting them do whatever they want. That is where the issue is. Anyway, let's move on. The site, which is the most popular in the UK among young gamers aged 8 to 12, has been dogged by claims of some children being exposed to explicit or harmful content through its games. And what I will agree with there is, yes, there are some games on Roblox that seriously should get taken down. That is one thing that I would agree that Roblox is slacking in. Anyway, alongside multiple reported allegations of bullying and grooming, and this here happens everywhere. It's not just on Roblox, it's on X, it's on whatever, YouTube, it doesn't matter exactly what it is. There is online hate everywhere now. Like, I have got to the point where I barely use my Twitter account because that is the way that social media is going. Bullying and grooming happens everywhere, not just on Roblox. It only takes for one story to happen and then for the whole entire community to get hate. Moving on, but its co-founder and CEO David Baszucki insisted that the company is vigilant in protecting its users and pointed out that tens of millions of people have amazing experiences on the site. And do you know what? That is also so very true. When asked what his message is to parents who don't want their children on the platform, Mr. Baszucki said, "My first message would be, if you're not comfortable, don't let your kids be on Roblox." Now, as a say it how it is sort of guy myself, man, you could not have said that any better. Just say it how it is. If you don't want your kid on Roblox, then don't let them on Roblox. It is genuinely that easy. Stop shoving an iPad and an iPhone in front of their faces and just let them do what they want. Monitor them. Monitor what they download if you have an issue with Roblox in general. That sounds a little counterintuitive, but I would always trust parents to make their own decisions, he told BBC News in an exclusive interview. Well, that's up to the parents. Oh, come on. I think this is just getting silly now, right? Down here, if you've got multiple children, you're looking after and things happen, and you probably can't 24/7 watch everything they're doing, even if you've got all of your parental controls set. It's much easier said than done, especially when all their friends are playing it, she told the BBC. Yeah, okay, I get that. Still doesn't stop me from stopping my daughter from not playing what I don't want her to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take control of your child. We do in the company take the attitude that any bad, even one bad incident is one too many, he says. We watch for bullying. We watch for harassment. We filter all those kids of things. And I would say behind the scenes, the analysis goes on all the way to, if necessary, reaching out to law enforcement. Big props. This is where this kind of made the news a little bit. We also put to him some Roblox titles that the BBC has discovered were recommended by the platform to an 11-year-old recently, including Late Night Boys and Girls Club RP, and that's like a nightclub type thing. Special Forces Simulator. What was wrong with that? Come on. Squid Game. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. Shoot down planes, because why not? Oh goodness, I mean, come on. I'll be honest, I've seen way worse than these titles. Like these things, they're nothing. Like, I'm sorry. So that's basically what has been said about Roblox. And David Baszucki, to be fair, held his own. I thought he coped with it pretty well. Say it how it is, my guy. That's exactly how I would do it. If you would like to read this for yourself, I'm not going to read the entire thing, then just make sure to Google BBC News and David Baszucki, or just Roblox. I'm sure it will come up. I hope you guys did find this video interesting, a little bit of a different video for you guys to be watching this time. Please make sure to be using star code Antixx if you're buying Robux or Premium, and until the next time, a peace.